This is a really tough way to lose a game on the road. Congratulations to Nevada and Coach Norvell, their staff. They made the plays at the end of the game they needed to win. I was really proud of how our team fought back in the second half. After not playing our best football in the first half, we obviously changed that around big time, and it was good to see. I think there's some guys that had some great individual performances in that, and really proud of the play some of those guys made and how we fought back because we hadn't done that. I'm disappointed that we didn't finish it basically, and in close games that's what this conference is. They're all 4-quarter games, and you got to finish. You got to play the full 60 minutes, and you got to play good football. And so it's disappointing, but I'm proud of the kids.
How important was the touchdown at the end of the second quarter in terms of establishing San Jose State's comeback?
Well, I think it was good just because it gave us a little boost going in the locker room at halftime. We'd had trouble moving the ball. We'd had the pick six. So there was, some not so good looking football from us. And, obviously big play, big throw by Josh, great catch and run by Ham. It's awesome to see Hamilton starting to become a good player. He's only a redshirt freshman. He's going to make a lot of good plays here. So it was big because it gave us a little bit of juice going into halftime. And then I thought coming out of half we played good football.
The resiliency of the team, you mentioned that it was a rough start, but then the things that have made San Jose State good this season came to the forefront in the second half. 3 takeaways.
Right. No, I'm really proud of that. I think that's to me that's a sign that we are making progress. Is that we go down at half or go into halftime down a chunk and we didn't fold. We dug in and we fought and we battled our tails off and got back in that game, and obviously made it a real fight. Had to make some incredible plays. So I think that's a sign that we have really good men on this team and that they like to play and that they're going to fight their tails off no matter what the situation is.
The running game was a bit of a struggle, except when you needed to score and you got the 2 scores from Packer.
Yeah, obviously that's been an issue for us, and we got to figure that out. So as a coaching staff, we are not doing a good job finding a way to run the football, and we need to do that.
Well, essentially it came down to who had the football last.
Yeah.
When did strategy and timeouts and all that kind of come into play towards the end?
Well, at the end, there was going to be too much time. We were going to end up leaving them with too much time, so we played slow. But we had a couple crazy 4th downs there where we had to make a play, right? And then we had the big chunk to Andre Crump, for the big first down. So that part of it, of trying to manage the clock down low enough, but knowing we still had to score, right? And so that was the concern with that, is that we still had to score because we were down 7. So at that point, you become a little more focused on we have to score or this game's over. So whichever way we can do that, And so and then at the end, we missed some tackles on that last drive, which gave them some ridiculous runs that hurt us. And so and then I started burning my timeouts. Right, I was going to use a timeout because we had them tackled for a 4-yard loss in the backfield. I was going to burn a timeout there, try and preserve some clock for us. Then, but then we ended up, missing some tackles and there's a couple big chunks that really hurt us.
Last week you had mentioned the need to convert in the red zone. Today you did. Is that one of the positives you can take from the game?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there were some good things. For me, my biggest takeaway is that we were better in the red zone on offense, and I thought that our defense continued to do a good job taking the ball away, attacking the football, and then how we responded in the second half after we were down 2 touchdowns. So those are the things that I think are real positives, and I think at the same time, none of us should feel good about what happened because we had a chance to win the game and we didn't win it. So we're jogging off the field and everyone's telling us good game. It's not a good game. A good game is when you finish it and get the win.
Any other questions for Coach Brennan? Coach, thanks very much.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
We're here with running back Dejon Packer, and Dejon, 41-38, but quite a comeback by San Jose State just to get the opportunity to win.
Yeah, it was a tough game. We didn't start off
as the way we should do. It took us a while to get going, and that's the result that happened. But we just now know that we need to come out hot the way we did in the second half, in the first half, and we wouldn't have this problem.
What happened in the first quarter offensively?
It was just a rough start, bad communication in the offense, and we got that cleaned up, but we got it cleaned up a little too late.
How important was it to get the touchdown at the end of the second quarter?
It was very important just to get our momentum back, get another score on the board, and to just bring the confidence up on the sideline and just bring the faith back. We kept the faith, but it was just a good momentum builder to get that touchdown.
What was the general discussion like at halftime?
To just keep believing and to come out strong in the second half. We had worked on that all practice last week. We had worked on that coming out strong in the second half, and that's what we wanted to focus on, and that's what we did.
One of the things that San Jose State did today was converted on all of its red zone opportunities compared to last week. Is that something that you can take forward?
Yeah, definitely. Being in the red zone is something where we always want to convert and always get a touchdown out of it or any type of points. So that's what we emphasize that is a lot in the red zone because we know that that's such a critical situation.
Was the offense able to feed off of the defense? Takeaways have been a big part of San Jose State this season. Second half took the ball away 3 times.
Definitely. We feed off the defense and they feed off of us. So it goes back and forth, and that's what we have our brotherhood, that when we see the defense on the field, we cheer them on, and when we're on the field, they cheer us on. So when they make a big play, it gives us momentum, and the same vice versa. When we make a big play, it gives them momentum as well.
Great. Thanks very much, Dejon.
Appreciate it, Lawrence. Thank you.
We're here with linebacker Tyson Parker, and Tyson, it was a tough game here for San Jose State today in terms of the outcome, but first, can you talk about the resiliency of the team being down 24-3 and then coming back to tie it 38-38?
Yeah, so this week we took a big emphasis and practice of coming out strong after halftime, because usually over the past couple games we've been kind of flat going into the third quarter or after the half, and that's where we let teams come back into games. So this week in practice, our coaches, at the midway point of practice, we stopped and went back into the locker room, talked for like 5 minutes, and went back on the field. So I think that translated good onto the game field today, and we came out and executed at a high level, but we got to play better for 2 halves instead of 1.
So Nevada comes out, first play of the second half, long touchdown pass, you're down 21 again, but then it seemed like, particularly for the defensive side, you guys came together, took the ball away 3 times, including 1 fumble that went in the end zone. What began to work right for the defense?
Like you said, just being resilient. We know that teams sometimes are going to have a play, just like we're going to have a play, but you got to keep battling. And that shot, that was unexpected. We weren't expecting that on the first play coming out of the half. And, congratulations to them. They converted on that. They made a big play. But, we still felt that we still had a lot of game left, so we just kept going and kept battling and trying to make plays.
What would you say is the camaraderie? It's like, okay, you guys made plays, and then now the offense is starting to make plays.
I think we kind of just feed off of each other. Kind of like in the first half, you kind of tell the offense wasn't really moving the ball, and then the defense kind of felt that energy and was like, okay. So we were kind of like feeling that we had to make more plays than we needed to instead of just playing within the framework of our defense. And then we all both sides of the ball got on the same page in the second half, and then you see what the result was. We were clicking on both sides.
Take us into the locker room at halftime, down 24-3. Obviously, you guys make it a game in the second half, quite exciting. But take us in there. What was the talk like? What was the mood like?
Telling everybody just to relax. We've been in this situation before. Last year with Colorado State, we were down 28 at the half, and we came out in the third quarter and scored 30 unanswered. So we know that we're capable of putting up points. We just got to go out there and execute and be calm. We're never out of a game. That's what we feel like going into any game. No matter if we're winning or if we're losing, we feel like we still have to go out and execute at a high level.
Great, Tyson. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
We're here with the linebacker Rico Tolfree, and Rico, tell us what Nevada was doing well offensively, particularly in the first half.
Well, they did a lot of things that we figured they would do. They pretty much game planned them. They just had a lot of missed tackles, a lot of missed assignments, and too many explosive plays that hurt us. We can't really come back from something like that.
But one of the things that was evident today from the San Jose State defense was that it looked like the pass rush was better. A couple of sacks and a fair amount of pressure.
Yeah, we always just preach get to the quarterback, make him uncomfortable. A lot of quarterbacks, you just gotta get them off their spots, make them uncomfortable in the pocket, and it's a lot harder for them to play the way they want to play. So it's something we always harp on every week.
The defense came up with 3 takeaways, including the one fumble in the end zone that saved a touchdown, and then you came up with an interception that led to a San Jose State touchdown. How do you think the defense collected itself and began to impose its will?
We just banded together, and it's always going to come down to us playing our best football. We can't give them free plays like that. We can't give them explosive plays like that. And so we just really knuckled down and thought about what we're doing wrong. We just missed tackles and missed assignments. Once we cut those out, we played much better in the second half.
Down 24-10 going into the half. What would you attribute the slower start to? Is it the travel or just kind of not getting out there fast?
We just got to start fast. That's a really bad habit we have. We always practice to start fast and finish strong. And today we did not start fast at all. We gave them a lot of free stuff, and we ended up being able to fight back and tie it back up. But we can't put ourselves in a position like that if we want to win games in this conference. There's no easy games in this conference. You can't give anybody a head start like that.
You were really exciting to watch. Interception, a couple key tackles, especially in the second half. What was going through your mind as you guys started to come back in the second half and get back in this game?
Once you get that momentum, man, everything just starts flowing. It's like you're playing Madden. So it's like once you get that momentum going, it's like I can really do this. I believe in these guys to the left and my right, and I know they're going to do their job. I got to do mine.
Great. Thanks very much, Rico.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Hey, we're here with quarterback Josh Love, and Josh, for the first time this season, the offense wasn't able to come out on fire. What happened?
A lot of it's my part. I wasn't making the throws I needed to make. I wasn't making the line calls, changes I needed to make, and we just didn't execute in the first half the way we wanted to.
But still, at the end of the first half, big touchdown drive to get the team back in the game.
Right.
What worked well there?
We just go back to what we do every week in practice. Is we practice a 2-minute drill, and I was kind of just resetting on the sideline, and just get my mind right and going out there and just do what I've been taught and trust myself and trust everybody around me and just go make some throws. That's what we did.
Third down seemed to be really hard for San Jose State today. The 2 times that San Jose State converted on third down resulted in touchdowns. So what happened on third down in general?
Do you know the percentage?
It was 2 for 12.
2 for 12. Yeah, it's not where we want to be. But down the line, when we were down, we made plays when we needed to, and we just came up short.
How would you characterize the resiliency? Down 21, tie the game, and still have a chance to win.
We're a different team than last year, and I love the fight in our team. We just got to execute earlier on the game, and I feel like we're a better team than them, but obviously we didn't show that today. But we're going to get back to the board this week and keep working and get after San Diego State.
What did you see from their defense that caused the most trouble early on?
I think they're playing the base defense that we expected them to play, but they're bringing pressure, and I wasn't sometimes on the same page with the line, but I need to go back to work with them and get that figured out, and then just make the throws. I had some throws I could have made in the first half that got away from me, and I should have made them.
You mentioned getting your mind right when you're on the sideline. Right. Walk us through that when you maybe feel the game getting away from you.
I think just continue to breathe and reset and just trust God that He's there for me. I'm going to get it done.
Great, Josh. Thanks very much.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Josh.
Appreciate it.